Birinci sezon 5. bölümün son bölüm. Big B. Ben niye böyle enerjim az bilmiyorum. Hadi bakalım. Hadi bakalım. Başlayalım. Yok edelim. Ne oluyor lan dışarıda? Let's go. Grave. Ayıp. Ayıp. Adamın ismi MNX.
I mean, your eyes
Abone değil.
and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Öldürmedik diye sıkıntı çıkar mısın şimdi bu gavatlar ya? Yardım etsinler bana birazcık. Bak öldürmedim sizi. İyi yürekliymişsiniz size de içinizde falan filan. Güvendim o gavata. Yardım etmek istiyorlar diye.
No.
Dam değil.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
Allah en sonunda muhtemelen biz öleceğiz de.
It's the
Muhtemelen
river, isn't it?
Muhtemelen cliffhanger'da kalacak da ikinci sezon için bekleyeceğiz yani.
No!
Bu teyzeyi de yanımıza
We're
aldık.
not burning the tree snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm,
Bu
are
kesin
you?
öldü. Tarlaya göndermedim diye kesin öldü
Snow
bu.
will come around. She's
Numan hoş
just
geldin. Yetiştin daha iyi.
green thing hit her hard and
Bu arada
she doesn't
Agent
really
da
know who her
kurtları
friends are
saldı.
right now.
Artık nedense her oyunda kurt olduğu için. Hani Long Dark'tır, işte Darkwood'dur, Wolf Team'dir, işte
Oh God, Bigby!
This For Of ne bileyim işte hepsinde var ya. This For Of Mine'de yok ya bak. O
Eat as
aklıma
many
geldi.
metal shillings as you see fit, but
O
take
zaman
just
This
one
For
more
Of Mine
silver
kötü
round
oyun.
near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Yaptığımız bütün
Bigby,
önemli
wait.
tercihleri
When you
gösteriyor
get
bir
the
nevi.
crooked man, make sure you bring him back alive. He
Aa,
has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to
sigara yakıp
discuss.
oturmuştuk tam burada. Şak diye bitmişti bölüm. Güzel bitmişti. Evet. Bir saniye. Önlemimizi alalım. Devam. Sesi kıstım. Birazdan açacağım. Buradan yemiyordur muhtemelen de. Ben hiç dizi girmek istemiyorum. 5 bölüm oldu. Bu bölümde de sıkıntı olmasın. YouTube elle diretmesin. O yüzden. Yani. Arkadaşlar yayınlarınızı F5'leyin. Çaylarınızı hazırlayın. Kahvelerinizi ayarlayın. Benim de kahveye ihtiyacım var. Ayarlayacağız ama. Hadi bakalım. Güzel bir hikaye bizi bekliyor. Okey. Hemen ses açalım. Ağla köpek dedi. Ona lan öyle. Cry Wolf ne ya? Uzun yoldan geldin.
You must be tired.
Olmuş olmalısın. Çarpık adamın yeri. Gavat adamın yeri.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Evet, gümüş kurşunu çıkar derim.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
Sen niye
I'm here for
zenginsin
one
ya?
reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
I know you did it.
Boş kaldık ama yapacak bir şey yok.
I wish you had me dead to rights. I really do, for your own sake. But no, I didn't kill anyone. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance... if you
Alliance
haven't
mı var ya?
known, it's Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Ne oluyor anlamadım ki. Ne yapacağız şimdi?
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then
you told me
attempt to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
All right, let's talk.
Konuşalım
You
bakalım.
can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one... Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things.
Ben mi zorlaştırdım
I've
lan?
never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you all fixed up.
Lan Damdi'yi öldürmedim diye. Vallahi belamızı verecek yani.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Ya siz kimi dövüyorsunuz lan?
Oh God.
Ya sen öğrenmedin mi oğlum ya?
This way.
Şunu öldürelim abi. Öldür. Öldür. Yeter artık ya. Vur kafasına vur. Bıktım da sizden. Oğlum sizden ne masal kahramanı olur ne bir şey olur. Allah Allah. Neslihan hoş geldin. Bu nedir? Ben anlamadım bu işten. Bunlar...
Come on, Georgia.
Oh, shit.
I know.
Bana ne bok döndüğünü anlatacaksınız. Yetişme sahnesi. Koş koş koş koş. Tam kurt olalım, tam kurt. Of. Yeah.
was that?
Geldim. Aa, yanlış arabaya. Shit.
Take him off!
I can't!
Daha devam ediyor.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
Ya sen Wolf'a ne yapıyorsun?
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Come on.
Right, fuck it!
Hemen normale döndük ya. hol işte, biz yaptık işte. Soktuk bıçağı. Yok ettik ya. Yeter artık, sıkıldım. O kadar gerizekalılık olunmaz ama ha. Diğeri kadar iyi adam. Yeter. Baktık iyi adamlık bir boka yaramıyor. Öldür ya.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Koş.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Ah!
Diyordum, bu adamın suçu değildi bu olaylar. Üstlendi sadece. Çünkü ilk söylendiğinde çok rahat aldı üstüne yani.
Hello, Big B. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to!
Ne yaptın?
You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame? You think that'll help?
Evet.
You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron.
Öldürsek
Go
ya
ahead and
Allah.
kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
Wait, how is she involved in all this?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
How could you do this?
Bir dakika
I
arkadaşlar.
thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea, a gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. And the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking...
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person?
Ölüyor
What I
Vivian.
did to
Öl lan.
and Lily.
Yeter artık, bıkırdım ben
All of
ya.
them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian,
Georgie.
no! Fuck! No, no, no, no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit! Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
George
Good.
ölecek George.
Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
All right, Georgie.
Katlettik. Ama bak bu kız öldü diye artık deniz kızı var ya rahatça konuşabilecek. Deniz kızı öt Allah'a bir şey çıkmaz senden bak bu kız boş ölmüş olacak. Konuş. Öbür kızlar da o şekilde ölmüş ha. Kurdeleyi çıkarıyorsun ölüyorlar hani. Nasıl kabul ettiriyorsunuz o kızlar onu ya? Gerizekalı. Bütün hepsi gerizekalı ya. Hepsi gerizekalı ya. Ölün abi. Ölün abi. Bu kadar gerizekalı olmaz ya. Bu nedir ya? Masal kahramanısın ya. Ölümsüzsün ya. Ölümsüz değilsin de hani şeysin yani. O kadar da şey değil yani. kusura bakmayın da. Yani.
Of course.
Of course. Hadi bakalım.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Ya Kurakıtman gel kapışacak da bitsin olay ya. Cidden. Muhtemelen şimdi şey dövecek bizi. Vladimir'e gelecek şimdi dövecek yine bizi. Gelen geçen herkesin elinde şey var. Gümüş kurşunu vermişler takılıyorlar yani. Aman Wolf'u öldürelim. Tabii canım.
Big B Wolf.
Ah geldi. Demedim mi ya? Hissetmedim mi ya?
The big bad wolf.
Bir çelik yelek giymiyor bu gerizekalı, anlamıyorum ki ben ya. Bir senin tek zaafın var, onda da çelik yelek giysene. Immortal olacaksın ya. Bir çelik yelek giy Allah aşkına ya. Büyük beden giyemem. Kurt olunca da lazım olacak o. Ha, şimdi bok deriz değil mi? Şimdi bir bok deriz değil mi? Aferin, aferin.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Doğru. Sonra senin gibi gavatlar geldi. Neyse.
Silver.
The big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Bu ölecek
Get
ama.
out of my way now.
Hiç uğraşma, döldür.
This worse.
Konuşma ya, konuşma. Sok. Pençeyi sok, bitsin.
Wow. What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Ya bunlar ne iyi mizrunu var? Hekimaru gibi geziyor ya. Kokla kokla. Kokusunu bulursun. Kokla. Blink dagger yok ya. Dur kokla. Kokla kokla. Sentry koy yere. Ha şimdi Bloodseeker oldu. Niye buradan geçiyorsak? Vampir miymiş lan bu kız? Bilmiyorum, vampir herhalde. Tipi değişmiş çünkü. Ve çok dikkatli, çok hızlı yapmam lazım. O kız bayağı hızlı. Abi yapıyorum, olmuyor, kabul etmiyor ki.
Come out and face me.
Diablo olmuşsun sen ya. Çirkin ve çirkin bir şeysin. Ability yok bizde ya. Oo. Bunu Amerikan güreşinde mi gördünüz? Gerizekalı gibi sürekli boğmaya çalışıyorsunuz beni. Nedir ya? Ha, kana susadık. Vay yaralıyız bayağı ya. Bileceksin lan ya, bileceksin bas. İşte bak Allah aşkına ya. Haydi, illüzyon runu basmış, bu ne ya? Phantom Lancer. Rikimaru, Phantom Lancer ultisi, Rikimaru birinci skill'i. Bloodseeker pasif. Numan ne olacak bu ya? Numan sentini getir. Earthshaker'ı çağırın. Ya bunlar bana yaptırıyor da bir boka yaramıyor işte. Gerçeğini bul, gerçeğini bul. Şan. Gerçek kurt ortaya çıktı. Ye. Biz de like'ınız. Boş değiliz. Diyor ki illüzyon çoğalıyor abi. Destek kuvvet lazım bize ya. Üfle. Üfle. Harbiden ya, bizim üfleme skillimiz var lan. Ne oldu lan? İllüzyonların gitti. EO'yu saldırı görünce tabii. Ah. Ne oldu lan? Lan, yendik mi? Yendik mi lan? Ne oldu lan? Aldın. Sakat. Allah'ın sakatı. Yürü. Git içeri. Ne oldu lan? Ne oldu? Ne oldu oğlum?
Bigby, you look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that.
Saçmalama
I'm
lan.
a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
Öldür çıkarsa öldürürüm yalnız ha, hiç acımam.
But just
Community yok, gerek yok, bu adam kısırılır. Bu adama para var.
Decide to do something stupid. You won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are 2 very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Ne yapalım chat? Bunu size soracağım. Bu adamla hiçbir yere gitmiyoruz mu diyeyim, yoksa alayım mı? Götürelim mi sınavın yanına? Adem hoş geldin, aleykümselam. İyi, pekala götürüyoruz
You know,
yanına.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say?
Silah vereceğim mi?
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Son sigara. Şarımı kazandım.
I know. But we have to do
Şunu
something.
kuyuya atalım şu adamı ya.
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Mavi seka atalım derse atalım. Valla.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but
Kısa bir drop oldu. Onu bekliyorum şu an. Biliyorum. F5'teyim. F5'teyim. Kısa bir drop oldu. Bekliyorum. Siz go deyince go olacağım. 3-4 kişinin go'sunu bekliyorum.
considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The crooked man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I was
and
told
I don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
How about I go ahead and kill you right now?
In front of all these people?
Do I look like I give a shit?
After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an
Gerizekalıya
opportunity to
bak, yok
defend
ederim ya.
yourself, but only then.
Selçuk hoş geldin.
If you
Selçuk.
insist.
Selçuk Bey. Hoş geldin. Aleykümselam.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Blinkli gitti değil mi? Blinkli gitti.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily. So you can
Palavra.
strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
room.
it fucking belongs.
That's right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised you a
then.
chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Adam akıllı bir şey söylemezsen
Thank you,
öldün.
Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit.
He's always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Yani
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
İş
The
verdik.
longest time, not much, but they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Oğlum
And
mavi
those
sakal bile
girls
bizden
will
oldu ya.
have their justice.
Öldün oğlum sen. Sen öldün. Bak onun da ağacını yakmadığımız için bizden o. Kasap bile bizden. Yok oldun. Hadi bakalım. Hadi bakalım.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these
Öldün oğlum sen.
completely unfounded.
Öldün oğlum sen. Sen
The
öldün.
sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie
Deniz
spoke,
kızını çağırın.
especially given Bigby's
Deniz kızını çağırın. Deniz kızını
history.
çağırın.
What are you
Deniz kızını
talking
çağırın.
about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Protection and
Oh,
protection.
you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Diyordum. Dedim.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little
What's
while?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Devam et.
Of course. Go
Devam
right
et.
ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't know
Just
what
shut
it-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn.
Kız öldü ya. İşte
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker.
Al.
Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the
İnanıyorum.
goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him.
Kalabalığın desteğini kazandık. İşte bunu tahmin etmiştim, yok ettik. He tabi.
Five other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me?
Me too.
Evet.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
Defol git lan.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
Abi canım,
What,
sen
you
iyi
take
adamsın
two
sen.
people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Ölsün ya, bırak.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There
she
will be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't there
stopped.
been enough bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
Yani,
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Ya yine bana kaldı işte, Allah.
Yes, Sheriff. What you think is right.
Evet, seçenekler arkadaşlar. Kafasını kopart, kuyudan aşağıya at, hapisle. İki kuyu, iki öldür gördüm arkadaşlar aranızdan. Benim de kafa keseriz. Önemli değil. Kafa çok kesileceğini gördük. Ben şu kuyu işine bakmak istiyorum. Ben de kuyu diyorum. Benim şeyim de o ya. Koparmayalım abi. Kuyu yani. Kuyuda Stein öyle hani garanti ölüyor kuyuda. Masal kahramanı ya. Hani ölüyor direkt GG yani kuyu.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Ya sen... Yardım edin lan. Ha. Düz.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Evet,
Think of
hatırlayacağız.
me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Bu iş burada biter.
For Lily. And Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Evet, silinecek tabii ki de. Silinmesin bu gavat şimdi. Ne, yaşasın mı? Allah Allah. Tabii canım. Ben de soyayım, keseyim, koparayım, çalayım. Şantaj. Ondan sonra yaşayayım canım tabii. Yaşayayım. Tabii. Tabii. Ezeceksiniz bunların kafasını. Şu Damla diye bir bakalım ya. Gitsek ki onların yanına. Bir dövsek ki onları. Bir dövelim ya. Bir şey yapalım. Elimiz şey olmuştur. Arada bir dayak atmaya gideyim onlar Allah aşkına.
Sheriff.
O kim lan?
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
Tarlaya geldi.
This fucking line.
Gördüğümüz herkes burada var. Herkesten fazlası var.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Çalışsın ya iş. Çalışsın kapat. Tamam. Yöntemlerini sevmiyorum ama mavi sakal.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Siz bir de göz kırpıyor ya. Bir bira ver var oradan ya. Ben sana sigara verdim. Ayıp. Ne oluyor oğlum? Herkes gidiyor. Çiftliğe gidiyor herhalde. Şehirde bok yiyemedik. Bari gidelim çiftliğe zıbaralım mı diyorlar. Anlamadım ki. Çiftlikten bahsettiği yer nasıl bir yer bilmiyorum. Çoğu gitmek istemiyor da. Orası da bok gibi. Orası daha kötü herhalde. Bilmiyorum.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Bunlar gitti ama.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Saying goodbye?
Ha, deniz kızı. Herkes gidiyor herhalde. Çok büyük bir kısım gidiyor.
Hi.
Hi.
Çıkar artık şunu ya.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just
Çıkar
something
ya.
I need to do on my
Bak
own.
bu da ölürse çıkarırsak.
Okay? Listen.
Korkuyor herhalde bu da hala.
I came here
Bir hala
because
duruyor mu acaba falan
I have
diye.
to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Ha, ne olmuş?
Not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Narissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
Ha, sigara ver. Sigara iç.
Here.
İç sigara iç. Takdir ediyormuş. İç iç.
Thank you.
İşler bitti Mustafa'dan sonra bir şey olmaz yani. Yapacak bir şey yok. Sigaranı. Çıkar o kurdereyi yalnız.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against
Valla
you.
I
umurumda
know
bile
he
değil.
ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it
Valla
because of a
ister
stupid
emri
technicality.
versin, ister
Especially
vermesin. Umurumda bile değil.
That night, after
Gelecekti diyecekti bunları
I
böyle
tried
böyle
to warn
kanatları
Lily,
dizecekti.
but she
Madem
wasn't
adamın
with her
kanatları
scheduled
var. Onun
appointment.
da boş
So
konuşuyor.
I did the only thing I could do.
Hiç. İster suçlu olsun, ister
I
melek
left
olsun.
Faith's head
Öldü.
at your doorstep.
Ölecek. Yani çok da umurumda. Ölecek o
I
adam.
walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look,
Olacak
Bigby.
değil mi? Oluyor.
After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I've at least done some good here.
Yani arada bir samimiyet yapmışızdır yani.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Ha tamam aynı yani onu biliyoruz yani. Ben ilk bölümden ölsem yine değişecek Fabletown. Ölmesem değişti işte. Hep değişecek işte yani.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Ya buna her söylediklerinde bir şey oluyor ya.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
İkinci sezonda da bunu mu kollayacak? Kız bilmiyorum artık. Ben Fate'e benzettim ya. Assurant Wolf ilk bölümde. İlk bölümde hani para veriyoruz ya şeye kıza. Fate'e. Assurant Wolf o söylüyor. Yani şu neresi Fate olabilir? The fuck. Hani demiştik ya şey ölmediyse hani Snow ölmediyse şey hani sonuçta bunun da ölmeme olasılığı var. Bunun tılsımı bulunamadı çünkü. Belki tılsım mıydı o? Başka bir karakter. Fate kendini kurtarmak için ama of. Fate kendini kurtarmak için Neresa kılığına girdi. Tabi Neresa olmadığı için falan filan süt bir şeyler çıkabilir ha. Aynen kurdele bir bokluk var zaten. Aynen. Kurdeleci kız da değildir. Acaba kurdeleci kız mı? Bu mu gerçek aslında? Bilmiyorum. Kızlar arasında bir değiş tokuş olmuş gibi hissediyorum şu an. Ama bunların arkasında sadece bir kişi varmış gibi. Yani bizim o adam yine suçluydu. Orası garantiydi de. Bu kız da hani bu kızın altında bir bokluk var. Orası öyle. Kendini kurtarmak için bayağı bir bokluk yapmış gibi hissediyorum. Neyse ikinci sezonu bekleyeceğiz artık. Güzel. Onu dedektif yeteneklerimle etkiledim. Özel istatistikler. Onu dövdüm. Koruma teklif ettim. Mavi sakal kavga ettim. Edeceğim tabii ki de. Çarpık adam öldü. Fayet öldü. Colin çiftlikten uzak durmasına yardım etmişim. Okey. George öldü. Greenleaf iş teklifi verdik. Glenn'le takıldık. Holly ile takıldık. Neresa. Tabii ki de son konuştuğumda kolyesini çıkarmaya çalıştım. Çıkaracaktım. Ölsün. O da ölsün. Onda da bokluk var. Crane'le fotoğrafı gösterdik. Minik Tim, böcek. Söz verdim. Verilir herhalde. İkinci sezon veririz işte. Unutmayız. Onu beklemeyi tercih ettim. Tabii ki de. Pamuk onu çiftliğe göndermek isterken onu savundun. Ona para verdim. Bütün desteği yaptım Todd'a yani. Todd da kızmasın bir zahmet. Yapabildiğim her şeyi yaptım. Pozitif. Şuna bak. Mükemmel kurbağalara destek yani. Tamam. Bitti mi? Efendim. Artık Big Wolf'un maceralarına artık ikinci sezon ne zaman çıkarsa o zaman devam edeceğiz. Senaryo bakımından cidden en iyi Telltale oyunu yani. En iyisi. Gerçi ben Borderlands falan oynamadım henüz ama bence en iyisi şu an. Benim gözümde en iyisi. Worth it. Worth it. Güzel bir tecrübeydi. Devamını bekleriz. Cliffhanger'da kalmasın. Neresi? Hadi.